everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be super exciting. We are doing a review, first impressions. I'm going to be doing check-ins on a $1 foundation. Now the foundation I'm going to be talking about is this one. This is the, This is the AOA Studio Foundation. I got mine in the shade 302 Fair Ivory. So I'm going to be testing this out. I also wanted to test this out. This is their like microfiber sponge. It's got like little fuzzies on it. I don't know. We're going to test that out, but the main thing on this video is testing out a $1 foundation. I think that if this works out well, that it could be super amazing for people on a budget. Now it does come with 0.64 fluid ounces, which I actually think is pretty good. It's a little over half an ounce, so that is not bad at all to me. It is in a little dropper formula and it does work. It doesn't seem super thick. It says it is buildable satin foundation. I'm going to pull this up, show you guys the shade range, and kind of tell you guys what the claims are on the foundation. Okay, so this is the shade range right here. It is okay. I feel like it's a lot better than a lot of other brands, to be honest with you, which is crazy because it is a ShopMissA brand, so it's only $1. But basically, this says that it is available in 15 shades. This lightweight natural formula leaves gorgeous satin finish. Start with a few drops all over the skin and blend. To build more coverage, add more drops and continue blending. Finish off with concealer and set with powder. These foundations are also easy to mix and match 2 shades to get the perfect color for you all year long. This foundation applies and blends beautifully with this sponge, the Mochi Blender Sponge. That is not this one. I don't have the Mochi one, but that is okay. It is cruelty-free, vegan, paraben-free. So that is awesome. I'm excited for this. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use my usual primer that I have been using very recently. You guys have seen this 1,000 times in my video. This is the No Pore Blend Primer by Touch and Sold. So I'm going to put this on my face, and this is what I'm going to use just to ensure that we are not switching things up. And give this foundation a super fair chance. Now, obviously, it says it's buildable coverage. I'm not expecting it to be super full coverage. Their BB cream that they have that I've showed on my channel before, I keep it actually in my bathroom. It's not here, so I can't show you guys what it is. But I use that daily, and it's got really awesome coverage for a BB cream. Like, I tell everybody about it because I really think it is an amazing product from them. What I'm going to do is, this is my usual sponge that I use. This is theirs as well. This is a Paw blender by AOA Studio. So I'm thinking I'm going to do one side with this and then one side with this, just because I don't want using a new sponge to like shift how the foundation wears and how it goes on, because I'm kind of testing out the sponge as well. I also hope this color matches me because I'm not too sure. So I'm just going to dip this on my hand, or drop this onto my hand. Okay, now, first of all, I've actually never used like a dropper foundation, so I don't exactly know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, right off the bat, it seems super, super thin. I'm sick, you guys, so if I sound weird, that's why. But I am going to go in with this microfiber one first. Like I said, it's really thin. I'm going to go in on this side. Okay, the color doesn't look too bad. It smells like, yeah, it does have a scent to it. It's not strong. It's not a strong scent at all, but it is scented. It's definitely not like the Huda Beauty one or anything like that. So it's not a strong scent. It probably won't linger, but it's definitely there. I don't mind a scented foundation as long as it's not super fragranced, because I feel like, what's the point? Right off the bat, I don't know entirely how I feel about the sponge. I feel like it's a little weird, to be honest. I'm about to use the bottom of it. Let's see how this goes. It just feels kind of odd. It almost feels like the product really isn't going on flat, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if you can see. It's almost the consistency that you get when you use a brush, which I do not like. That's why I prefer sponges, because it's not like a smooth, like, it's not smooth. I'm going to go in with this sponge on this side. Now, I'm not going in with a whole lot of the foundation because I really just kind of want to see, like, light coverage, and then we'll build it up and see where we can get it. Now I've used like 2 little droppers so far for my face, but it's a really thin formula. It's really weird, but we're just gonna keep going in with it. I feel like because it's a thin formula, it takes a lot more to build up on your skin, and it doesn't have as good as coverage as I would hope. And it also, if you can see, I don't know if you can tell, my face is really dewy. Like where the foundation is on my lips, it almost feels like a chapstick. It is super weird. Like I said before, I didn't expect this to be super full coverage or anything. Now I will say it's a lot more coverage than I thought it was going to be, and it would have been a lot better had they made the formula not so thin and liquidy. But with that being said, again, it is $1, so we just need to keep like reminding ourselves that it was $1, and I'm here for it. I like it. Let me get like close up and personal. It's a little patchy. It looks, for it being a really liquidy foundation and really thin foundation, it looks kind of dry on the skin. Like obviously where I showed you, it does look dewy, but to be honest, like up close, it's really clinging to like my facial hairs. Let's set it. Let's set it with some powder. I feel like we have to go in with a ShopMissA powder. So I'm going to go in with the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. This is the brightening one. I've shown this on my channel 1,001 times. Alright, so the face is set. As you saw, I didn't put any concealer on just because I wanted to give the foundation a full look, and I really don't necessarily think I need concealer. Looking at myself in the viewfinder, I like it, to be honest with you. I think it looks really good. Let me get my mirror and see how it looks with the powder on. It looks like 10 times better than it did earlier. I definitely think with some setting spray it will look even better. I could have put more under my eyes to kind of conceal, but yeah, so this is the foundation overall right now. First impressions, I really like it. I definitely think it's worth $1. Now, the formula is not exactly what I thought it was going to be. It did say satin, it did say dewy, like whatever, but it was just very thin compared to the other foundations that I've used. But overall, I definitely think it's worth $1. The color, I think, worked out really well. So yeah, to insert pictures or video updates throughout the day. It is 2 o'clock right now, so I will keep giving updates throughout the day and see how it's worn. I believe I'm actually going out later on tonight, so that will be a very true test, and I will give a close-up picture and maybe a video or something that I can insert into the video to show you guys the end result of what my makeup looked like at the end of the day, because this is awesome, but we just got to make sure that it stays there. So I'm gonna go off camera, I'm gonna finish my makeup, and yeah, so yeah, basically this is the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, as always, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe before you leave, and I will just catch you all in my next video. Bye!